today's collectible spot, we are having a look at the NECA Toys Batman Arkham Knight Batarang Replica. An exclusive to GameStop. You had the opportunity to pick up the Batarang there. This comes to us from the folks over at NECA Toys and is a faithful recreation of the Batarang from Arkham Knight. Warning, choking hazard, small parts not for children under 3 years of age. I don't know if there's small parts, but I can tell you it probably will be of a sharper replica that I don't know if I would be giving it to kids anyways. It is recommended for ages 14 and up. Spin around the back. The Batarang folds compact and releases with spring action. Includes interchangeable LED remote face with animated sequence. And there's Batman on the side there with his Batmobile. Finally, on the bottom, you can go to NECA Toys at www.necaonline.com. It requires one 3-volt button cell battery, but luckily the battery is included. Spot's going to get this opened up, but when we come back, we're going to get a better look at the NECA Toys Batman Arkham Knight GameStop, I should say, exclusive, the Batarang Replica. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Your list of contents for the GameStop exclusive, I don't know why Spot kept calling this GameSpot, but the GameStop exclusive Batarang. You've got your main Batarang itself. Then you've got a couple of interchangeable faceplates. I'll show you guys how that works in a second. This one here lights up. Put that to the side for the meantime. The Batarang itself, while not sharp, I thought maybe the edges could have been maybe on the tad sharp side, is basically derived of plastic. The whole Batarang itself is made of plastic, but the paint's pretty cool on it, giving you that beveled edge on the side, looking as if it was a real metal Batarang. There are a few areas for the fingers to hold. This is also the release. I'll show you guys that now. What you want to do for the Batarang is you can close it up. You can hear a little clicking probably as you're moving it closed, and it stays closed this way. To release it, there's a little trigger on the side of right there. There's a little hole, and then next to that, there's a little tab that you pull back, and when you pull it back, it pops the Batarang out. Pretty effective means to release the Batarang as opposed to having a button switch or somewhere in the middle centric area of the Batarang. And once again, close that up. And again, that trigger point is right there. I think as a little small, I wish they could have, it would have been neat if they had given a little stand, something like just a little cup or something that could have held the Batarang in place, or if you had closed it, not that you would display the Batarang like this, but you could have also, housed it like that. Or I guess what you could theoretically do is if you had a couple of like hooks on your wall, you could hang the Batarang through these hole slots here. The other thing that comes with the Batarang are two interchangeable plates. One goes on the one side, and then one goes on the other side. And to accomplish that, what you want to just do is one side, let's see here, one side is the cap or the end of the other back. And see, let me show you here. See how one side has that kind of, well, the little tab points on the sides, the little tab points here. You got to line these up and turn it to lock it in place. And to remove it, just take the one side off, which then removes this side, and then replace it with the light up faceplate. And for that, you just fit this through once again, take the back side, line it up. A little harder on this one because it's more covered, but line it up. There we go. No, almost there. And once you've got it in place, it's not going to go anywhere. It still retracts or still folds up, still extends easily enough. And now you've got the LED readout on the front. To activate that, little button on the side, press it. Make sure, and Spot's probably got it now upside down. We're going to have to change that out. You can see how the little reader rotates around the outer parameter of the circle, and then you've got the bat emblem lit up in the middle. And once again, to turn that off, there's a little button on the side there. And we just pop it off that way. While we're doing this, Spot's going to pop this off. Now that I've seen I put it on the wrong way, we're going to spin it around. There we go. And pop it back into place. Again, it's always the hardest to get, there we go, that lined up. Turn it back on, now you've got it accurate. It's a really cool replica. Again, I wish there was a way that it could have come with a cradle or something that could have held the Batarang in place when you weren't holding it, a nice little showpiece to display it. Still extremely cool. I love the fact that you can fold it up and display it this way, or pretend like it's a real Batarang, especially for role-playing as well. Today's collectible spot, we were having a look at the NECA Toys Batman Arkham Knight. We're looking at the GameStop exclusive Batarang. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more collectible spots heading your way. Thanks for watching, as you always do. I'll see you next time.